Hey guys, my name is Frankie. I'm a professional bridal makeup artist in the East Coast of Canada, and today I'm going to go ahead and do my makeup and talk about some bridal and trial tips. So if you're a bride of the near future, go ahead and keep watching. So my first tip of the day is to steam your dresses the night before or the morning of, but this has to be done before your hair and makeup is done. The reason is you could be steaming a dress behind someone and that humidity is making the room really hot and humid, and all of a sudden everyone's makeup and hair is getting frizzy and just too sweaty and gross. It can definitely destroy your makeup, and I don't recommend steaming your dresses after your makeup is done. Trust me, I have seen my fair share of people go and steam their dresses after they've had their hair and makeup done, and it's not worth it, guys. Do it before, get it out of the way. And also the morning goes by so fast, you might as well get it done before so you can just sit back and enjoy the morning with the rest of the crew. Because honestly, you want to just relax that morning. I definitely recommend someone outside of the bridal party bringing you guys specialty coffees, specialty drinks from like a local cafe or something. We did that for my sister's wedding morning and it was so much fun. It kind of just sets your morning, and remember, coffee first, mimosas later. Nice to have that specialty drink that morning, and it kind of just marks your wedding morning. It's something different. This could be a very unpopular opinion, but if you're a bride and you've bought bridal gift bags that consist of pajamas, robes, or slippers, open them the night before. We did this the night before my sister's wedding and it was so much fun. We actually were able to wear them the entire night before, and that was so nice because we actually got to wear them. If you've ever been in a bridal party, you know that the robes and pajamas are kind of worn that morning and then you might not ever wear them again. So this was kind of nice. We got the entire evening before to relax in them, take pictures in them. It was just really cozy. We had warm slippers for the Airbnb floor. I just would highly recommend to open those the night before. You can take them off to sleep and bring them back out in the morning if you want. And yeah, that's just one of my biggest tips, is open it the night before. You can always pretend to open it again for pictures in the morning, but I definitely recommend it because you get more of the use out of it. So we had an emergency kit. We called it our oh shit kit. And in our oh shit kit, we had our phones, we had speeches, lip products, and extra lash glue, nail glue. The oh shit kit, you can pick someone designated to bring it in after the ceremony. So we went into the ceremony, came back out. We had a little bit of time before going into our table. So we wanted to walk in hands-free, and we were like, okay, well, we can't walk in with our phones. We had to do like these fancy little drinking things and just fun things to walk in like you do a reception. So we wanted that all at the table because we had speeches and stuff to be done. So our wedding coordinator, Felicity, you could pick a friend or anybody to bring this to the table. She dropped it off at the table. We all walked in, did our fun thing, sat down, and we were able to secretly open up this purse and take everything out that we needed, which was nice because my speech was actually on my phone. So I definitely needed it there and I wanted to be hands-free. This one is a big one. You may think your ceremony is late, and when we ask you what your finish time, like what the time is that you want to be done by, you think that's the time that we need to be done by, but that's actually a different time. So when we are starting our makeup, we need to be starting usually earlier than you think. We need to be starting that and finishing it probably an hour to a half hour before you think you need to be ready. You can get into your dress, your shoes, take a few photos, take a minute to just breathe and get ready. You have so many little things that you're going to want to do before you walk down the aisle or get into the transport to go to the ceremony. There's so many little things like that. So trust the makeup and hair stylist that is coming to you on what time that you need to be starting that morning. Trust me, starting earlier is better. I know that you might not like that idea, but 9 times out of 10, it works out best and you are ready in time with no rushing. You never want to be rushing, especially if you're the bride. So on that note, shower the night before or get up super early before the hair and makeup arrive and be showered, get your contacts in, brush your teeth, do what you need to do before the hair and makeup arrive. Do not start showering when they arrive because they most likely have this timeline that is jam-packed. They know how much time they have to get you in and out. Honestly, when someone is hired to be there for your wedding morning, no one should be making them wait. It is their job to be there and paint your faces and do your hair. And you guys should just really be ready to hop in that chair and let them do their thing. A few things that might help you out when going to your trial is have a few inspo pictures. Even if you don't fully know what you want, have a photo of something that you may like to let the artist kind of know that you want more of the pink tones, brown tones, gray tones. Just give them an idea of what you want. And even if it's what you don't like, at least give us a small smidge of an idea of what you expect out of your makeup, whether you want it natural, bold, medium, soft glam, you name it. We need to know just a smidge of an idea of what's going on through your head. So a few more tips would be wearing white. Wearing white is always a good idea because it will show kind of what your makeup is going to look against your white dress. Another one is to get a spray tan if you're planning on getting a spray tan. It's okay if you don't. I understand weddings are expensive, so it's okay if you can't get your dermaplaning and your spray tan twice. Like, it's okay if you can't do that. You are getting a spray tan for your wedding day and you're coming in for a trial. It will give you a better idea of what your makeup's going to look like because there is a massive difference between a bride that comes in with a porcelain skin tone and then for their wedding day, we are changing up 4 shades. Does that make sense? So it definitely will give you a better idea of what you're gonna look like on your wedding day, but it's okay if you can't do that. Another one is dermaplaning. Dermaplaning is amazing. It makes a huge difference. And once you've dermaplaned, your makeup doesn't look like it's sitting on top of your skin. It really can just absorb and look soft. Dermaplaning is one of the biggest differences I can see in someone's skin. When you're coming for a trial, I really recommend it if you're going to get it done for your wedding, but it's okay. Again, if you can't financially do it twice, do it for your wedding. And if you're on a budget and you can't go to a salon to get the dermaplaning, I really recommend using a face razor. You can get them at Winners, Walmart, Amazon. They are amazing. I use mine every couple of weeks and I do the entire cheek, upper lip. Sometimes if I feel like I have peach fuzz here, I'll take it off there. And above my brows because I break out from waxing, so in between brows and above brows. It really just clears the dead skin, the debris, the old makeup that's sitting on your skin that you think you've washed and exfoliated off. Is a really good exfoliation for your skin, and it makes a huge difference when you're doing makeup. And it is completely okay if none of this stuff is for you. This is just recommendations. You don't have to do any of this. Face razors, dermaplaning, spray tans, trials, you don't have to do any of it. Just simply a suggestion. Something I actually forgot to add is putting in your earrings after your makeup is done. A lot of times when I'm applying foundation, I go right over the ear and the back of the neck and neck. I like to make sure everything is blended and the ears are included in that, so your earrings have a chance of getting foundation on them from a makeup artist. So if you have really nice earrings that you've chose for your wedding day that are crystal clear and clean, leave them out until your makeup and hair is done so there's no hairspray and makeup on them. A few tips about booking. When you're booking your wedding, book as soon as people open up their books. I say this because I've had people for 2025 already message me. Now, I don't do a wait list for like that far in advance. I think that's kind of sad for the people that aren't engaged yet, that will get engaged in the next 6 months and want a spot in 2025. So I leave it open a year in advance. 2024 is already pretty booked up for me. I still have a few spots left, but I suggest as soon as you see that makeup artist and hairstylist that you have been eyeing up, especially your venue and everything, book it immediately when you know you can. At this point, I would say people are booking a year or so in advance now for makeup. So it's not the industry that you want to wait 3 to 6 months before. You might get lucky, but if you have someone in mind that you really want to do your hair and makeup, don't hesitate to book. Saying that, I would say the sweet spot for booking your trial is 2 to 4 months. So that's just my professional opinion, but I don't think you need to book that too far in advance. But yeah, ideally between the 2 to 4 months. If it works out, try and line up your trial date with an event or go out for supper. Have fun with it. And last but not least, take lots of photos. You are going to absolutely want to document it and be able to look back and be like, I actually want more of a peach cheek and not a pink cheek, or I want my hair higher or lower. It's all those little things when it comes to a trial that is so important to nail down what you like and don't like about your hair and makeup. This was Amber. This is a lifter gloss from Maybelline. Super pretty. Kind of matches my shirt. So that was it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching and supporting my video. Go ahead and subscribe and follow me for more bridal and makeup tips.